I pulled something in my neck. Doing what? Waking up. Super duper happy to be here. Welcome to Mike in the Morning. I'm Mike, and that's the morning. Such a fun week, aside from the neck situation, but that is brand new. I wanted to talk about dating apps because a friend of mine recently met somebody the old-fashioned way, and they're having a great time. And they're surprised by the fact that they met each other the old-fashioned way, and that made me that made a part of me sad. Obviously, I'm very happy for my friend, but I'm sad that it was like, it's weird to meet people not on an app. I kind of missed the whole dating app thing. Thank God. Thank God. And I met my wife in person at an event, but I didn't mean to do that thing with my shoulders when I said event to make it sound like it wasn't a big deal at all. Here's the thing. You get what you pay for. And of course, there's exceptions to the rule, and I don't want to hear about them. And we met on a dating app on Tinder or on OkCupid, and now we're married. That's great. I'm just saying that I'm talking to the people who are really frustrated with that whole dating scene. And the thing is, you kind of get what you pay for. They've taken love, right? Arguably the most important thing to most human beings, and they've compressed it down to an application that you could put. It's the most minimal effort you could put into getting the most rewarding thing in the whole world. And that's not necessarily how you get good things, right? And there are a million dating apps. And it's kind of like, think of your love life as a town. And all the dating apps are fast food restaurants in the town. And then meeting a person the old-fashioned way is the nice mom and pop Italian restaurant down the street, right? Boca de mouth of the mouth. Just because there are so many fast food places so readily available at your fingertips doesn't mean you have to eat there if you necessarily want the best possible meal, the best possible quality of ingredients. Don't be afraid, man. There was a guy. Okay, I can't tell if it's a guy. It's mostly a cat. So this person sent me a message, and his name is Jake, but he'll remain anonymous. And he said, "Hey, Mike, I have a friend at work that I've known for over a year now, and I've had a crush on her for a while. And recently, we've begun spending more time together outside work. The more time I spend with her, the stronger my feelings for her become. Dating somebody at work is not always the best decision, but I'm not going to shit on you halfway through. I want to tell her how I feel, but I don't want to make things awkward between us because I see her as a friend. Is there a way I could be honest and not scare her away? Let me know what you think. Best wishes." And I'm going to read you what I wrote to him, and then we're going to go into a little bit. Here's what's important right off the bat. I don't know these people. I don't know I don't know this woman. I don't know if she reciprocates any of your feelings. So nothing I say is solid. You do this and then it works type shit. But I will say the following. The awkwardness is what makes it good. Nothing really amazing in life comes without a little struggle or awkwardness. There's no reward without risk. There is no risk. Sound a little bit like Wrestling Fred when I said the risk. There is no, hold on, and I lost my place. There is no risk without the possibility of failing. That's what makes it a risk. There has to be an unpleasant, if it doesn't work out, it's going to be slightly unpleasant. I put thing. If you think the best possible outcome is worth pursuing, then make it awkward for a second. continuing to like her and not saying anything about it is way worse. Do you want to make it awkward for a second and then learn how to live through that when that is done? Or do you want to every day at work or every time going out for happy hour or whatever the hell you guys do? I don't know what you kids do with your appetizers, with your half-priced appetizers. It's a different time. But it's what's worse, having this thing inside. At least if you say it and she rejects it, you could start to get over it from that second. And then just be like, on to the next, on to the next. I got a million ways to get it. Choose one. You ever hear that song? When he goes, choose one. Good sample. Jay-Z. Jason Z. What's the worst that could happen? Guaranteed guaranteed. I don't know anything. But no one's going to freak out. If you're a nice person, don't be creepy about it. Don't be overbearing. Just be like, listen, we hang out. We go out outside of work, and I think I'm feeling something for you. Is there anything? Are you married? You should find out. Find out if she's seeing somebody. And put yourself out there, man. Nothing above where your current level in life happens without you putting yourself out there a little bit. So put yourself out there. There's nothing horrible is going to happen. She's not the only girl in the world. If you're into those, I've seen so many. Even around where I live, there are so many girls. Or she could be the one. Don't blow it. I had an idea to open a themed restaurant in the same vein as medieval times. Are you familiar with medieval times? It's a dinner and a show. And there are knights that come out from medieval times, and they do battle while you eat chicken. And I want to have a themed restaurant called Current Times. And it just is like, it just looks like a restaurant. I titled this page Idea Sheet, like you have to do that. Every blank piece of paper is an idea sheet, idiot. This is called Meeting Someone from the Internet for the First Time. And I haven't read this since I wrote it, probably in 2014. Look at each other for a whole minute. Don't talk, just look. You've become friends with someone you've never seen in 3D. This is jarring. Be careful you don't whisper anything under your breath, like, I had no idea your nose did that. Or, I always imagined your hands to be a lot drier. You're going to want to touch at some point, but appropriately. Like if you were allowed to touch Stonehenge, softly and with respect. This is so stupid. This will further prove to you that this person is real. If you touch him, it's rock solid. And that's it. That's a perfect example of what's not quite worth putting on the internet.
Hi Mike, my name is Teddy. I'm from the Denmarks. This is the lovely Denmarks. It's a nice place. I want to share with you and everybody else today some bad furniture that I found right out here in front of my home. Fair warning, it's bad furniture. This is a chair. It's a bad chair. You sit on that, you might break your mother's back. You don't want to break your mother's back. It's a bad idea. Look at this. What's that? Is that freckles? I think chairs are supposed to have freckles. It's been Teddy from the Denmarks with some bad furniture for you. Have a good one.
Thank you so much for joining me, dear friends. This has been Mike in the Morning. I have so many shows coming up in the month of August. You can go to MikeFalzone.com, check out all those. There are t-shirts. There may still be limited edition pins. Only 100 were made. I know that by the time that I'm recording this, most of them were sold. Hurt my neck again when I moved like that. I wish drinking water fixed your neck. A new episode of Dynamic Banter every Friday. I had a meeting this morning with two of my friends, my friend Isaac and his friend, who I have forgotten the name of already, no disrespect, and we're talking about possibly doing some kind of interactive live stream after SummerSlam, which is Sunday, August 19th. So if you're a wrestling fan and you want to talk with me and interact with me after SummerSlam and talk about what we've seen. I think that could be really fun. I hope they pull it off on the tech end so we could have fun doing that. Aside from that, I think that's pretty much it. Just a lot of shows. Go to MikeFalzone.com and Mike in the Morning t-shirts, of course. Is there anything blocking those? Great. Like this. I wear the black and white one more than I should because it's my own show. All right, I'm going to go massage myself against the doorway or something like that. Ooh, I feel like it's getting worse. And thank you so much. I'll see you Tuesday.